Welcome to another brand new episode of Undisputed Anime Podcast. This is a podcast where we love to keep you up to date with all the nerdy anime news you need to know about. And I'm blown away because I did some prep before this show. Believe it or not, I did some prep last night. I was like, oh, this is good. A lot of it was solo leveling. I was like, there's a lot of solo leveling bloody news out there. Solo leveling's done more likes than One Piece. Solo leveling breaks Crunchyroll records. And then I see a tweet and it's like, Anime Japan is happening in an hour. And I was like, I'm going to bed. I'll go to bed. I'll wake up. There'll be all the news. And I've collected all the news just for you. But just
locked in.
We're locked in. But just in case you're new, I'm Zane Taicho, aka Zane Reed, captain when it comes to anime recommendations. And I'm joined by my besto friend. He is the omnipotent reader, and he's probably read more manhwa than you, Mr. Susude.
I mean, maybe. As I'm not willing to die on that hill, but I do read a lot, and I do. As soon as I get up to date on a new one, I'm like, what's next? Just start a new series. Hey, what up?
It feels like a while.
Yeah, it feels like a while, even though I know realistically it hasn't been a while.
I know.
Is it because we've just been like busy, like posting Monster Hunter memes? Is that's the extent of our conversations at the moment? It's just
it feels like it, doesn't it? Like the last couple of weeks, days. It's just been Monster Hunter memes and all sorts.
Has anyone in our group chat actually spared 2 words to each other? It's just a sea of embedded links.
But yeah, my wife, she often says, like, how are the boys doing? And I'll be like, yeah, I think they're okay. They sent me a meme today. Like,
I have those exact same conversations regularly with with my wife, with our close mutual friends who I work with as well. They're like, how is this person? Have you spoken to this person recently? Someone's decided that they're gonna do some drilling today.
Is that what that is?
Give me a sec. My neighbour is trimming the hedge.
But
I've closed my window now, so hopefully it'll be less noticeable. But yeah, whenever I'm asked like how's everyone doing, it's like, oh, no, we just send each other memes. A real funny meme about a waifu. Like, that boy is obsessed with waifus, and they just look at me as like, what is a waifu?
My wife tried to shame us. We went for brunch the other day with some friends, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Zane doesn't play Pokemon Go anymore. He plays like a waifu game." And they're like, "What's a waifu?" And I was like, "It's more than just a waifu. It's more than just a gacha game. Zoneless End Zero is fun experience, good gameplay mechanics. It's more than just trying to collect waifus."
But that is a part of it.
I mean, it's a part of it.
Is that video I said that meme I sent you guys yesterday, which was like, this character is literally my wife. And that's the right way to play a game like that.
Absolutely. Before we do dive into the news, some housekeeping. I recently went to a movie showing of the new Gundam series, which was a hell of a lot of fun. Did I have to go across 2 different towns to see it? Yeah, hell yeah.
It's dedication.
It's dedication. It's not every day there's a new Gundam series that's being shown in cinemas. So, yeah, I had the opportunity to see Gundam. It's like GUX, but I think it's pronounced like Quacks. I'm pretty sure I heard them pronounce it Quacks. And I think The Verge even mentions it in their article that it's like pronounced Quacks. But I got to see it. Non-spoilers, it's very cool. It had a prologue and then went straight into episode 1, watched it subbed, not dubbed. I don't think dub's available just yet. But yeah, very good. You can feel the fingerprints of the people behind Evangelion in this. A lot of, when they cut to hardware and it's just like loads of different cables and loads of buttons and stuff. It's kind of like that 90s authentic retro anime, which is pretty cool.
I get it.
And loads of really cool sound effects as well. Like, again, that kind of 90s nostalgia. But yeah, very cool. I'll do a more in-depth review on the Zane Taicho channel. Links in description down below. Ooh, cheeky.
What?
Yeah. I don't want to spoil everything over here.
Yeah, of course. Well, this is where people come for based hot takes.
Absolutely. Should we jump into it, or should we have more of a catch up?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of content at the moment, and I don't know why this keeps showing up on any of my social medias, which is people who are suddenly realizing, oh, Hello Kitty and Gundam are in the same universe.
I didn't know that.
It's because I don't remember what Gundam series it is, but there is an episode where the main character is fighting overwhelming odds, and Hello Kitty senses his sadness in his loneliness, and she, through the power of love and friendship, appears in space before him, a giant Hello Kitty. And like she wants to be his friend and stuff like that, and then he's like, "We're in a battle," and stuff like that. Like, this is not time for that. And then one of the enemy mechs attacks her. She shoots him with like this beam, and it turns him into a chibi like Gundam who's now friends with her. And then she's trying to make this pilot be her friend, and she's chasing him through space. All the while, all these beams are firing out at all the enemy mechs and turning them into little chibi.
Wow. Like, I know there's been like collaborations in the past, maybe like Gunpla of Hello Kitty in the Gundam armor or phone cases or whatever. But I didn't know there was something animated. That's hilarious.
So what I'm gonna do is hopefully I'll remember, but I'll send you the video. And I would like you to watch it, but I would like you to record your response. As you could make a reel of it. You could do something. You could make some short form content of it.
Okay.
I would love to see your reaction to it if you've not seen it.
Okay. I will be sure to at least put a link on our socials as well. So if you're following Undisputed Anime on X, Blue Sky, I'll post a link to that video, all of those places. Mate.
It's unhinged.
Talking of random videos, I was going to kind of save this for chibi news, but whilst we're here, there has been a music video from Aqua Times.
I love some Aqua Timers.
That has released in the last sort of 24 hours, and it's coincided with the launch of the new Bleach Rebirth, Souls Rebirth game, the fighting.
Yes.
The music video is like a beautiful love letter to Bleach. Like, I watched it this morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling whelmed.
Yeah, the first thing I'm seeing here is literally a post saying relive some iconic Bleach moments in new music video.
Yeah, I think it's called Old Road or
Old Rose featuring Aqua Times.
But yeah, a lot of people on, again, social media, X, Twitter, Blue Sky, some people have actually said, oh, this part of the music video referenced this opening, and they've done like side-by-side shots, end sequences. There's even melodies of other Aqua Time songs in there.
I'm on this as soon as this episode's over.
Because I hadn't realized it's been 19 years, and they've done, I think it was like 4 or 5 different songs for Bleach openings and endings and stuff. And I was like, wow, that's
because they did
wild.
The most notable one is Alone's, which was like the second opening to the Hueco Mundo arc, which is the one that opens with Kon and the Mod Souls singing.
Yeah.
It's a much more somber opening sequence, but it's a great one. I'm trying to
There's
think of the did they do
Veronica, I think was the name of.
Yes, they did Veronica. That was like the that was like the end. That was like the final opening sequence of the Waco Mundo arc.
There was a lot during that one. There was another one called Mask, I believe.
Yeah, I don't remember as clearly. But that sounds like it was probably during the Arrancar.
Yeah, I think so.
Sage. Who can say? That's really exciting, though. I'm absolutely going to check that out after this episode because I'm really big fan of Aquatimes. I still listen to them on the reg on Spotify. And yeah, it's funny you actually mentioned the Bleach Rebirth game because I literally just before coming on here, I watched a reel which was someone talking about like Bandai Namco absolutely like obliterating a creator.
Oh really? Oh yes. I think I know what you mean because they had said that they had played the game.
Yeah, and they were like, we'll give a review. And so, yeah, it started off as like, I played the game, and Bandai Namco responded to a tweet like, really? Question mark. And they were like, and then they sent another tweet which was like saying, I currently can't speak too much about it, but I'll post a review, a no spoilers review closer to the release date. And Bandai Namco was like, don't you mean on the release date?
I saw a lot of memes about it because I remember seeing the tweet, and I think all the response people made memes of like the creator being Ichigo, and then like Grimjaw like in the background like suddenly appearing being Bandkai, and I was like, that's hilarious.
It's like, this is so good. I love it. I honestly love it when a social media team is really switched on. Like I think I've said on this show before, I'm a huge fan of whatever the Duolingo social media team does, because whenever there's a trending anime, they're like, we're getting on this. Some of the most unhinged content I've ever seen is when the Shibuya arc was going on in JJK. Stuff like that. And then even then when stuff was happening in the manga as well, like they were like being reactive to that, and I was like, this is unhinged. Like,
credit where credit is due. They do an amazing job.
They do. Like I just whoever is running that team is clearly gone to the boss of the whole company and just said, I'm gonna do what I want. Nah, man, I'm gonna do me. Probably wearing a duo owl head like helmet
in the Sukuna robe. But yeah, they're hilariously tapped in, which is cool. Magic. All right, should we get into some anime
the actual
Japan?
Subjects, the actual thing?
Because we're going to set sail, and there is a lot of trailers ahoy. So before we do set sail, be sure to like, subscribe. You'll be helping us out in the big bad way. If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform, again, a star rating and maybe a comment or an emoji. Let us know what your favorite announcement is. Again, helps us out even more. Are we ready to set sail?
You got your bingo cards, because on my bingo card I have a new series of Attack on Titan.
Interesting.
It's going to be like 4.6. It's going to be the 5th, the 9th, the 17th, and the final episode as a single 30-minute OVA.
OVA.
Yeah, that's what we're getting from Attack on Titan. Yeah, I gotta stop. I
feel like they're gonna come for you one day.
I don't know why I hate it so much. It's like the studios behind Attack on Titan just like they got out of bed in the morning and they just were doing their own thing, and I got out of bed and I was like, And I took it way personally. I'm just like, it's just like, I don't know why. You know when there's just something that just irks you and you do not know why?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for me.
Whilst we're bonding over things we dislike and we're not sure why, mine is the music band McFly. Don't know why. They just grind my gears.
That's a pretty unpopular opinion to have in the circle of friends that you have.
I know. Do
they know?
And that goes.
Do they know?
They know, and it goes to show how my boyish charms still wins them over.
Barely.
Alrighty then. First stop is we got a trailer for Kaiju number 8 season 2, which is scheduled for July 2025. That's right, this year, ladies and gentlemen and MBs. Shall we watch a trailer?
Let's go. Manga's great at the moment. Looking forward to seeing how they go.
Sensational.
We do this for you.
Can you see this, Susude?
I can.
Let me know if you can hear it.
派手にやってくれたわ、あのボケ。死んでも戻ってきますよ。あの人は。
最強の部隊を作り上げる。
第一部隊、日本最強部隊の隊長。全く尊敬の念が湧いてこない。
日々の過負か。お前を第一部隊に編成する。どんなことでもやってやる。
俺はここで強くなる。
我々もうかうかしてられんな。
Ooh.
そうだ。始めようか。篠宮紀子、それから怪獣八号。礼儀も身なりも勤勉さも品位も僕は君に求めない。要求は一つだ。
They animated his hair.
圧倒的な実力を示せ。
You wait though. You wait. Like they've animated his hair, and now everyone's gonna be like, "What? That like people, the haters are all gathering around a table right now. It's like, what do we latch onto next? What is it? Like, what do we hate now?"
I don't think it's that. I think it's looking better. And everything else is looking cool, though. I mean, backgrounds always look great and stuff like that. Are you excited now? Are you hyped for Kaiju number 8, season 2?
I was hyped. I was hyped before the trailer. I really enjoyed season number 1. I think it did exactly what it needed to do. So I don't go into every single anime I watch looking for like cinematic masterpieces. I just go in looking for things that kind of like just reflect the story in a new way that I like.
I like that. I'm really excited for this. I have to admit, I've fallen off the manga, and I really want to get back to it. And I'm hoping this will encourage me again, because not only are there a lot of good manga at the moment and manhwa, but Kaiju number 8, I really do like it. I love the art style and what it's doing and stuff. So yeah,
it is bananas at the moment.
Yeah,
it is insanely like cool at the moment. There's some revelations happening for the reader,
yeah,
and for the people.
Ooh.
So definitely recommends getting back on board, getting back on the Kaiju number 8 train that's coming into the platform.
Are we going to set sail to the next trailer?
Yeah, just do it. Just rapid fire.
Yeah. Rapid fire. Something that has definitely caught the eye of the anime community is a new series called To Be Hero X. The last trailer was revealed. This is airing the 6th of April. And to caveat, I believe this is a danhwa, which is a Chinese anime.
I just remember the original trailer that I saw was Was that the insane one where it went between standard animation and it jumped between 3D and cell shading? It was like jumping through all these different animation styles in the same sequence. It was like really cool to watch.
Yeah, and I think it was dimensional as well in terms of like he was on the wall at one point, like fighting these enemies, and then fell into like another type of dimension, and like you said, switching animation styles with it.
If that's the case, then like hyped for this trailer, because from the moment I saw that last trailer, I was like, this looks great. Like this looks different. Like if this is gonna be something that will show up in the anime itself, go off.
Yeah. I think there's a serious conversation we need to have about Dumb Was, because this isn't the only noticeable new anime coming out of China. And I feel like slowly they've been doing more and more, similar to like what Solo Leveling has been for manhwa and Korea and stuff. But let's get to the trailer. Okay.
信じるんだ。信じることがヒーローを生み出す世界で。
ヒーローはあまたいるけれど X の称号は一つ。大きくなったら
いつか絶対
本物のヒーローになる。
俺も強くなるから。
自分が何を求めてないかはわかる。
分かっているのは自分がやるべきことだけだ。
いつからこの子の話を信じ始めたんだろう。
トラならみんなを守るヒーローになれる。
もうピエロじゃないスーパーヒーローになってやる。
もしここで逃げ出したらその人たちが裏切ることになってしまう。
新しいヒーロー像を作り上げて。
My God, there's so many styles.
お前を傷つける奴よりは
This is gonna be insane.
一人守れないのならヒーローに
Whoa.
ならなくていい。
神様になったら目障りのゴミは全部片付けられるのか。俺たちは運命によって配置された駒だ。恐怖が消えることもない。
恐怖粒子がもたらすパワーを試したことはないか。
しがらみから解放されて前を向く時が来たんだ。
私の真実。私が自分で取り戻す。
We see the fit. Stop horror farming. Like, just calm down. Oh my God.
対戦するもの。
ヒーローを野放しにしてはダメだ。
完全に管理するのは無理があるみたいだね。もうためらわない。僕が本気でヒーローになりたいと思ったのは守り抜きたい人ができた時だ。
真相解明といこう。
That trailer had absolutely no fucking business going that hard. There was no need for it to go as hard as it did.
That trailer was, believe it or not, just under 2 minutes.
I feel like they went. You know what Disney did with the Star Wars anime series stuff, you know, where they had all the different studios come in. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Let's just every single animation style. Let's do it.
Yeah, because there was some of it that felt like high intensity, like detail, like a studio mapper or like an IG Productions, and then there was others that was kind of like very chippy style as well. It's so insane how much like style is packed into that one trailer.
I'm really interested to see how it flows, whether it's going to be one of those things where it's going to continually jump between it in episodes, or whether it's going to be something where it's like there'll be an episode that is in this style, and then there'll be it'll
like an anthology sort of.
Yeah, but either way, this is very quickly just skyrocketed on my list of must watches. Like that trailer did exactly what a trailer is meant to do. It made me like excited for it, and the most exciting thing about it is that I don't know anything about it.
That's the crazy thing, right? Like, yeah, that
I've got
is
no
wild.
expectations going into it as to what it should be. Like, I'm hype as hell. And when I saw that dog bark, all I could hear was Jotaro going, Iggy!
That was insane. That is really insane. And I'd love to know the sort of costing behind that as well. Like, is this like movie money being thrown at it or something else?
I think this is just another example of just the fact that like the people of the creatives of Asia, like of Asian nations, just absolutely crush it when it comes to animation.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. Like, if only there was this stuff like this coming out of the West. I think I think that the last time that I probably felt hype about a trailer like that was years ago when the one of the like later Spider-Verse trailers came out. Mm-hmm. When you're seeing like this very unique animation style, and it's not just a very unique animation style; it's like several hundred different animation styles all in a single property and stuff like that. And that was really interesting, and big fan of it. Like, this is what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, it's a crazy thought to have as well. And like, I feel like probably in the West, one of the studios that is kind of paving the way is, I think they're called Powerhouse, who do Castlevania and are doing the Devil May Cry anime that we've got coming up. I think that trailer was in here, but I may have cut it out because I was like, there's so many trailers.
They also did, just in case people are interested, they also did Blood of Zeus, which was incredible. They did Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
They did the currently the Tomb Raider one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I think the West is getting better. Like, again, Invincible had like a really good last episode, but a lot of up to then it's been okay. It's not been to this insane level of To Be Hero. There's another Damwa that started last week called is it Super Cube, which has been like doing the rounds on social media.
Did I share that a couple of weeks ago? I shared. I said, "Have we talked about Supercube yet?" I think I said, and then I shared it.
No, you did, but no, we hadn't talked about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched the first episode last night. Actually,
is it good? Because like the trailer again looked insane.
It was insane. Like the first 10 minutes was kind of like this insane. I can only describe like Gojo level fight. And then the other like 10 minutes of the episode just kind of sets up the story. It kind of like goes, here's the most like OP fight you'll ever see in your life. And now plot.
Did it do a like a disc scratch? Like, so you're probably wondering how I got in this situation.
I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like, if you want to see more of this, you need to invest in the characters. We can't just give you like the meal and call it a day. Although,
where can we watch that?
I don't think it's on Crunchyroll.
It's not. So I did search for Supercube, and Crunchyroll does come up, but do not mistake it for Supercube. It's actually Super Cub. Which is something entirely different. It looks like it's showing it's available on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like Amazon Prime is where you want to look. Obviously, there are other places to watch, but I neither confirm or deny their existence. So
exactly that. Yeah, it's if you want to set sail on the high seas, good luck to you.
Great pirate era.
Excellent. That makes me really excited for this whole new Donwa age that we're entering.
Yeah. And I think I've dabbled in a very small amount of actually reading Danwa. But guess we'll see. I'll keep an eye out. Maybe I'll start branching out a little bit more.
I had a real good time with Link Click, especially the dub version. I watched that on a flight once, and I was like, only the first season, and I was like, this is pretty cool concept.
And Link Click's been around for a long time as well.
Do you think it's been around for a long time?
It's been. I remember adding it to my my to watch list on Crunchyroll like years ago.
I think it's been around like a year or two.
First season came out. The first season aired in 2021.
Okay, so yeah, I guess it has been years, like 4 years now.
Yeah, and the prequel season.
Prequel.
So a prequel season was announced shortly after the end of season 2.
Okay.
Which premiered last year, at the very end of last year. It's 6 episodes. The prequel.
Apparently, season 3 ended on January 31st, 2025. According to seriesreminder.com.
Yeah, so I think that's the prequel series, because I'm on the wiki and it's saying that the prequel season was announced shortly after the end of the second season. It premiered on December 27th, 2024 and finished on the 31st of January 2025.
Oh, damn. There's an Instagram post. Link Click Season 3 on Crunchyroll is now streaming on Crunchyroll. The Bidon arc? Damn, I got some catching up to do.
Let's go.
So this next trailer is something we spoke about on the last episode.
Let's go.
So this is Moonrise.
Let's go, because this is this has got the typical like anime dystopia rooted in a little bit more reality.
Yeah,
like, kind of. This has got like it's giving me like the synopsis gives me like Gundam or Zone of the Enders without any of the mechs. It's like that sort of like war between like colonies on different planets and stuff like that, but they're all human.
Yeah. Let's hit play.
Let's go. He loves the moon.
これ以降二度と地球の干渉と略奪を許さぬことを誓って我々はこの今日という偉大な日に独立を宣言する
I see what you mean about Gundam.
今こそ立ち上がれ第54九州部隊制圧完了
Which studio?
私たち VC3 偵察教習部隊の任務は月の反乱軍のリーダーボブ・スカイラムの抹殺です。そのため目的の居場所を特定すべく敵地に潜入します。
Uh-oh.
この場撤収。ポイントチャーリーで合流するわよ。
手合わせ願えるかな
ボブ・スカイラム
そんな本物。
Ooh.
今戦ってます。
あの野郎の首を持ち帰るまで地球には帰らない。俺がボブ・スカイラムを抹殺す
They
る。
should have called him Robert.
Ooh.
It looks really good. Like really good. It's giving me like
無事だったんだね。よかった。フィル。
it's giving me really good like vibes. But it's like like I was watching it. It's like this is going to be filled with all of the tropes you expect of this, because like it's always very typical that you'll have like a small group of people who are like rebelling and stuff, and then it's not part, like something happens that's not part of the plan, and that's usually like, oh, Lord Vader has arrived. Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. And then someone on the team was like, Lord Vader killed my family. This is my only shot. This is my only chance. I'm the only person in history who will have a chance of actually
taking this shot. Yeah. Some weird reason I got a little bit of Dune vibes from that as well. I don't know if it's because of like the hologram sort of
like the visors and stuff. And
yeah. I was like, this is giving me Dune vibes, but
it looks really good. It looks really, really good. Obviously, obviously, Netflix is going to be putting a lot into this.
It seems like a lot of the team behind this worked on Attack on Titan as well, going by the credits. Got you.
But yeah, the character designing has been done by our very own Full Metal Alchemist maestro.
Yeah.
Arakawa Hiromo. So
translates well.
It translates really, really well. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be really nice. Really nice. I think it's gonna be really awesome, really rad.
I think it'd be cool. I got a feeling it might be a sleeper hit though. Like you said before, there's no manga essentially there's no manga attached to this, so it could be one of those like IPs that slip under the radar. I'm thinking like Vivi's song. That was like a futuristic thing that just kind of fell to the wayside.
Do you think that we are going to experience another instance of it actually being very, very good, but not doing the numbers that Netflix wants, and as a result, not getting a season 2? Assuming it's touted to continue. So,
yeah, if this had come out maybe during the winter, like these last couple of months/weeks, I think it could have probably excelled due to competition. Like, let's be brutally honest, the major competition at the moment would have been Solo Leveling, Sagamoto Days, maybe catching the end of Dragon Ball Daima. But again, I think people fell off that towards the end. So I think it could have maybe won a lot of people over in this time period. Coming in on April 10th, and again, there's a Sagamoto Days Part 2, there's a Devil May Cry, there's so much Windbreakers, there's so much other stuff coming out on other apps, not only on Netflix. I feel like this could fall down the pecking list, right?
Yeah, which would be, disappointing. It would be disappointing, because it does look great. I'm just looking at Ubukata Tao's filmography and stuff to see what he's worked on in the past. He did series composition for a Ghost in the Shell series, Psycho-Pass 2 and 3, Ruby, Ice Queendom, Bye Bye Earth.
Yeah.
He's done a lot with Psycho-Pass and Ghost in the Shell, in that he did the script for the Ghost in the Shell, the new movie.
Okay.
He did the script for Psycho-Pass 3 and 4. I'm just looking for it. He's a free scenario plotter from the hit game Shenmue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. If that says anything. So yeah. Fun. I like that. I'm definitely, I say this about so many things, I'm definitely going to give it a go. I'm trying to make better use of my time at the moment. I'm trying to schedule a little bit better, make time for things like this. I'm not going to commit myself to continue watching every single episode of One Piece. But I think I can commit to watching, some shorter series and stuff.
Yeah. One day I think I will take on One Piece. I don't know if it'll be this year. I feel like I need to get some stuff out of the way and then jump into it.
One Piece for me feels like the sort of thing that I would watch if I was in a prolonged state of not being able to do anything. Let's say that I had to have a medical procedure which resulted in me being, bedridden for a time. I think that's a good time to kind of power through. But to be fair, like then there's the part of my brain where it's like, is there any need? Is there any need? Because we're gonna be getting the condensed version of the anime at some point. So is there really any need?
I saw a lot this week that the dub version is caught up, and like everyone was talking about when Shanks takes on, is it Billy, the redhead guy with the big cannon?
Yeah, Yusuf, August, something. The kid. He's
yeah.
He's kid.
Yeah, he's another redhead.
Eustace Kid.
Got ya.
He's got the magnet powers, hasn't he?
Yeah, I saw that clip do the rounds, but it was the dub version of Shanks like running from one end of a ship like to the front to take on and slash in his like massive cannon.
Shanks don't fuck around.
But yeah, a lot of credit was given to the dub. They were like, "Oh wow, this guy really cooked with the scene and stuff." But which is cool. You ready for the next trailer?
Let's go.
Let's go. The one I got teed up right now is one I think you'll be very excited to see. It's the summer that Haikuru died. Is that how you pronounce it?
Hikaru.
Hikaru, thank you. Coming to Netflix 2025.
So I've heard that this is dark as hell. I've not read any of the original source material.
No,
but I've heard that it is dark. Dark as hell.
Matt from Manga Talk Podcast has been trying to push us to read this, right?
Yeah, I think he was the one who suggested to me that it's Summit.
Here it is, another one from Netflix.
お前さ、ほんまにあの山で1週間も行方不明だったん覚えてないんか
Looks great though.
全然。
どんだけみんな心配したと思っとる
俺がおらんくて寂しかった？
いや、別に。
This looks like a movie.
It does.
変なこと聞いてもええかお前、やっぱ惹かれちゃうやろ
お前のこと大好きやね。お前を殺したない。さよなら、あなたじゃなくていいから。
お前が何者やろうと、偽物でもそばにいてほしい。
ヒカルとなんかあった？
おそらく、どこかに何らかの形で潜んでるんでしょうね。
俺は自分が何なのかよう知らん。
お前が一体何者なんか。
好きや。めっちゃ好き。
このままやと混ざるで。
初めてここにいてええんやって思った。
どこまでもお前に付き合うよ。たとえ、俺の何かが壊れても。
That is that's a true anime trope of like having a dark as hell story, and then that's the opening theme. It's like when I first started watching JJK, I showed Kira the end sequence, and it was basically like I then finished it saying, "What sort of anime do you think this is attached to?" And she's like, "Oh, it's probably like slice of life." It's like like that. It's like.
Yeah, it's kind of like the classic Eva opening song. It's such a bop, and it's like, do you know what the lyrics about?
Yeah. You always see the music. It's like the music that you're listening to, and you're like, it's showing the guy like dancing, and listening to it. It's like what the lyrics actually say. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, the quality in that looks incredible.
It does. It looks like you said, like a movie. It looks like it's could have just been come straight out of like a movie quality, like standalone piece.
Yeah. No set date, but is coming this year. I've seen rumors online that it could possibly start July, which I think will hit that kind of summertime window, which will be cool. But wowzers. No trailer, but Sakamoto Days Part 2 premieres in July. Again, coming straight to Netflix. I think I'll do one more and then we'll hit all the chibi news.
Let's go.
So this one I thought would be interesting. Let's get rid of some of these others. So this trailer is called Secrets of the Silent Witch, which is scheduled for July 2025.
Let's go.
네. 翼竜が群れをなして人里に現れたんだって。そこに七賢人が一人派遣されたらしいの。誰だと思う？
お久しぶりです。相変わらず才能を無駄遣いしまくっているのですね。同期殿。今日はあなたに頼みたいことがあって参りました。ちょっと私の代わりに学園に潜入して殿下を護衛してきてください。こんな地味な小娘が七賢人だなんて誰も思わないでしょ。でもお姉様を徹底的にいびり抜きますので。ほら、肉球。お前が大好きな肉球だぞ。あの人と会ってる。今日はいろんな人に親切にしてもらったの。本当はちゃんとありがとうございますって言いたかったのに。
栄唱を使わず魔術を駆使する少女。人は彼女をこう呼ぶ。沈黙の魔女。
モニカ農担長、突然呼び出してすまないね。セレンディア学園生徒会長、フェリクス・アークリデルだ。
どうしよう。
Looks fun.
Looks all right, yeah. I think... I don't know about you, but I feel like this is very safe, middle of the road. Not like the highest quality. But again, I feel like this is kind of like a classic sort of fantasy.
Yeah,
one.
well, it's from my understanding of it here, it's based off the off a light novel series at the same time. And often you find that like anime like this are based off a light novel that has like a huge following. Mm-hmm. It is written by Isura Matsuri and illustrated by Fujimi Nana. And it's been going on since first got published online on October 2020.
Okay.
There is a manga adaptation being currently illustrated for yeah. So it's definitely going to have its following. It's got like 10 volumes.
Okay.
So clearly it's popular.
It's got the numbers behind it, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's gonna like it's in that same way. I think that the best example of a web novel of like a light novel that I personally think of that got like really really popular was obviously Sword Art Online. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what people say about it, it obviously garnered a huge following.
Yeah.
So
it always seems crazy to me that that time I got reincarnated as a slime is still like a super popular light novel that also has like a really good sort of anime following that has spin-offs of the anime. Because I saw the other day there's like a Slime Diaries, there's Slime like OVAs, of course there's the movie.
The manga is following the light novel, and it's great. Like, I really enjoy the manga.
So yeah, it's like you said, if a light novel has the numbers, it's going to be a bounty full of different types of content for it, right?
Absolutely. I definitely might give it. I might check out like episode 1 or 2, see how it is. To be fair, like I think after Wisteria, I'm more open to checking out animes like this.
Yeah,
because I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
Yeah, Wand and Shield is a different type of animal, right? Like,
yeah, you told me about it, and I was like, oh my god, this is just gonna be trash. And then I watched it out of respect for you, and then I was like, fuck, this is good. this is just like proper like fantasy. Like this is
the best type
hero
of
fantasy. It's just great.
Yeah. Shot to the heart. Cool. So that was a lot of trailers we just watched. So what I'm going to do is round up a load of other bits and pieces, but in tiny bite-sized ways. We call it chibi news. Oh my god, I've stacked myself up with a lot of chibi news.
So stacked episodes.
It is a super stacked episode. Starting off, I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. TV special episode has been announced. I couldn't see a date for this, but I really enjoyed the first season of the anime. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what this TV special could be. There's another teaser trailer for something called, how would you say that word?
Chitose
in a Ramu bottle. Ramunune.
I would say Ramune. It's a drink, isn't it? It's
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a popular drink in Japan. Popular boy and class president, the leader of a group of students named Team Chitose. Among its members, Yuka Haragi, Saki was asked by a teacher to convince a shut-in student to return to school, and the series follows the main character and others, helping other students deal with their problems.
Oh,
so it's like a light slice of life, I think.
One to watch out for.
Could be an interesting one if you're just looking for something light. Hopefully, it doesn't like go the way of some series which look like they're light and then they all of a sudden drop the heaviest stuff on you.
Here's your depression. We also got a teaser trailer for I Was Reincarnated as the 7th Prince, so I could take my time perfecting my magical ability. Season 2 premieres in July 2025. We've also got Rent a Girlfriend Season 4 teaser trailer scheduled for July 2025. I believe this could be the final season, but loads of the comments were highlighting that they'll get the famous panel where the MC is just floating in the water with wood. So there's been a lot of discussion of how are they going to animate that one scene, one panel.
Well,
so that
well, I guess we'll see.
There is a rumor flying around that Sword Art Online new movie has been confirmed, but I couldn't see it anywhere else. So there was just a rumor of from the tweet I saw, it had Elizabeth on what looks like maybe a train or something, looking at her phone. But again, the rumor is that the movie has been officially confirmed. So I guess we're getting more Sword Art Online, which would be cool.
I'm down with that. I love my little trash anime.
A little bit out of My Hero Academia. Not only is there a trailer for that one, but there was a new key visual that teams up with Vigilantes. Vigilante airs on April 7th. My Hero Academia final season will air in October, both from Studio Bones. Digimon. Believe it or not, there was earlier this week there was Digimon Day. So Digimon Adventure Beyond is a special 25th anniversary PV for Digimon Adventure, and it's been released on YouTube. So that looked pretty cool.
Is this the one that I keep seeing where it's like heartbreaking to watch? It's like
they've all become heartbreaking.
Is it like, or am I thinking about the one, because I'm pretty sure there was like one that came out recently which was called The Last Digivol or something like that.
Yes.
So is it going to be more of that? Because Digimon's doing a great job. Like original Digidestin's doing a great job at breaking people's hearts.
Yeah. So just to kind of walk you through the timeline of where we are at. So there was Digimon Tri, which was kind of like going back to the OG Digidestins and stuff, which again I think is a collection of movies and stuff now. And then we got Digimon Adventures, which kind of like a sort of remake of the OG's series. Then we've got Digimon The Last, which is all about Tai and Agumon. It's supposed to be like their last adventure together. And then we've got Digimon Adventure 2, which is all about Davis and that group. And I think Digimon... Yeah, I know. And I think Digimon, by the looks of Digimon Adventure Beyond, is kind of like the final chapter of Adventure 02.
I don't want it. I mean, look at Ty and Matt in that. Like, I'm just looking at one single screenshot, and they're all grown up. They're not like they're not like set in the like character scale of like 3 or 4 heads to body ratio. Yeah, that one is that one.
yeah. It hurts my heart.
Ty grew into his hair.
I think I caught a trailer of it or a glimpse, and Matt's driving a car with them in it, and I was like, woof.
Wait, who's in the passenger seat? Is it Ty or is it Gatomon?
Ty is in the passenger seat, and then in the back, I think it had
Gabumon.
It had Cody from O2, and I can't remember who it was. Look at Joe.
When I was growing up, I was like hard into like Pokemon and stuff like that. But I look back on it now, and I think that the story that Digimon told was just way better. Just generally, I feel like Digimon had this like overall Digimon followed the anime format better. I think in terms of like it had a single overarching plot line.
Yeah,
which they were following. There was like a beginning and an end, whereas like Pokemon was good. It was like the overarching plotline was like he's going to become Pokemon Master. That's what he wants to do. So it's like every single episode could be removed from each other.
Yeah.
Whereas Digimon, like it was all following the same continuity. It's like, you know, like Kairi wasn't involved in season 1 because she was too ill to go to camp.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like obviously that became a whole thing in like season 2 where like Kairi was involved because Gatomon was
waiting for her.
Was a bad guy because when she hatched, there wasn't a Digidestin for her, even though there was meant to be. And stuff. And it's like there was that whole arc, and it's like kind of a lot of that was happening in it. And then like obviously you had like second generation, you used to have Kairi and TK in it, so they were linked back to the original party. But there was always like, you know, you would see the original characters. You had the Digimon movie, and stuff, and you got to like see this whole like plot of what happened this one summer, which was like great.
Digimon I feel like doesn't get the roses it deserves, especially compared to Pokemon, because what Digimon did was it grew up with its audience. Like, even if, you know, the originals, the Davis and Kairi and stuff, you know, maybe you got into Digimon when it was the card game and it was Gabumon and stuff. It was almost like a generation for everyone. Not to say Pokemon didn't have that, because of course there's a game for every generation, right?
Yeah. But it's like, anime-wise, like, you were following Ash, and Ash didn't age. He was journeying. He's like the Simpsons. He's like he was on his journey for like 20 years before he finally got what he wanted. But he didn't age at all.
Yeah. And Digimon tackled a lot more tougher conversations as well.
Cyber terrorism in a fantasy way.
It did, yeah. Frustrations and depressions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I think it's way better.
Yeah,
from what I've seen,
going back on it, I'm like, yeah, Digimon was there. Digimon should have been the thing I was investing my time in. I love Pokemon, but like Digimon, just like it speaks to me better now.
They've done so much with the video games as well. They've always changed their formula from battles, arenas to...
Yeah, I was going to say, hear me out here. Digimon Rumble Arena.
Fantastic game. Also one last thing to kind of talk about this. They also announced a brand new Digimon series that will come out later this year. I'm just trying to see if I've got the visual. Yeah, there we go. Digimon Beat Breaker, which will schedule to air in October. So we got a brand new... It looks pretty cool. I'll share the visual.
Yeah, I just searched for it now. Oh my god, what is that Digimon on his shoulder? Like, what are you? What is it?
Also looks like he's wearing Crocs, like a combination of Sora's like big trainers and Crocs.
I just don't like how that Digimon's got his tongue sticking out.
It looks like a gecko or a lizard or something.
He's going to be called Geckomon. Digimon Beat Break, emotion-devouring digital life forms.
Ooh.
That's what the kanji at the bottom says on. Because you got kanji at the bottom of yours.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently that's what it says.
I'm ready for it.
Oh, exciting! Where's our new Yu-Gi-Oh series? Come on, give us a Yu-Gi-Oh reboot. Give us the original series. I want to see Yu-Gi-Moto like making Joey his friends, making his bully friends to like enemies to friends.
Hey, we're currently in a Beyblade renaissance right now. Like,
sorry, let it have its time. Let it breathe for a sec,
and then we can join the Yu-Gi-Oh party.
I really think that we need to. Think that you and our friends need to we need to arrange a time to do Beyblades. We all bring a Beyblade. We'll bring some drinks, and we'll just like do Beyblade battles and drink.
I like that. Hold a mini Beyblade tournament.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Just to kind of wrap up on Chibi news, My Dress Up Darling manga has officially ended.
Yes, it has.
Ended earlier this week. Trigun Stargaze, the sequel to Stampede, has been officially confirmed for 2026. Visuals look very cool. Madoka Magica movie. It is called something Rising. I'm not going to even attempt that. It's scheduled for winter 2025 in Japan.
I don't want to see the kind of darkness that they've got in store there. That's one of those anime where it's like, hey, this is a cute magic girl anime, and then you see some war crimes happening. you see some horrific stuff happening.
Wowzers. Talking of horrific things, Onishiko Season 3 is scheduled for 2026. They released a new teaser visual, so just kind of poster. Talking of other teaser visuals, Tokyo Revengers, The Battle of the Three Deities, an anime sequel. I can't see a date for that one, but hey, there's a visual for it. Key visual for Virgin Punk, Clockwork Girl. First installment is set to premiere in Japanese theaters on June the 27th, so that's not too far away. Trailer for that looked really, really cool.
That's got a really familiar looking style.
Mm.
Who did the design on that? You keep talking. I'm looking into this now because I'm like, this
It's
looks way familiar.
Animation Productions Shaft. It's not a studio I'm au fait with, but yeah, the design and the backgrounds and stuff look really, really cool. And then last two, Disney Twisted Wonderland, the animation season 1 episode of Heart No, I don't know what that word is. It's scheduled for October 2025 on Disney Plus.
This is what they've been waiting. This is what the girls have been waiting for. They've been waiting for their husbandos.
Yeah. Aaron Pierre is Mufasa. No, he's not. Official trailer for LaCroix Recoil Friends Are Thieves of Time is scheduled for April 16th in Japan. This is a 6 short episode featuring the daily life of our favourite characters and their friends.
My word.
Exactly what both me and Hideo Kojima wanted, which was more LaCroix Recoil.
Did you just put yourself in the same sentences? Like,
what can I say? That both me and Hideo Kojima have the same taste when it comes to anime. I guess, yeah.
My guy.
I guess that might be
my
it.
guy. This is you just getting ready to come out here to your haters, being like, if you're saying that I'm wrong, then that means you're also saying Hideo Kojima. Bring yourself. Are you going to tell me the eccentric and genius game visionary Hideo Kojima is wrong?
No, I wouldn't, and I don't expect a lot of people would do, but the man has fine taste. What can I say?
Are you going to be presenting the next Game Awards?
I mean, from my understanding, you kind of have to glaze up Hideo Kojima a little bit if you want to get on the Game Awards.
Okay. Oh, Jeff.
So that has been a lot of things, and that has only been day 1 of the Anime Japan 2025 reveals and announcements and things. But what was your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to the podcast and subscribing, liking, dropping a comment, leaving emojis. It helps us out in more ways than you'll realize. Susie Day, any final words from yourself?
Be kind to one another. And do not pick fights with Zane or Hideo Kojima on their anime tastes.
It's fine to have, different tastes. Not everyone's going to enjoy the same things,
I'm a huge proponent in that. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I've not watched it myself, and last time I told you that I thought something you watched might be trash, I ended up loving it. So I'm not gonna die on that hill again.
No,
I'm not gonna humiliate myself like that again.
No, and it's not even like I hang it over your head like a sword of Damocles, being like, remember that one time?
That one time you listened to my opinion and it turned out to be great.
It turned to be the greatest recommendation ever.
But you were also the one who were like, let's all get a copy of this movie called, what is it called? Origin?
No. None
of us have watched it yet, but I'm pretty sure you were the one who's like, we should all get it.
No. That wasn't me. I remember you gave me a copy of that.
Did I lend it to you, maybe?
Is that the plant one?
It's the plant one.
I fucking hated that movie.
Is it because it made you sick?
It really, I don't know what it was about that movie, but that movie made me feel sick.
To love.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
He's willing to stand by.
Yeah. That was definitely not me. But look at us now.
Looks like I made it.
Either way, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Play some ZZZ. Read some manga, like Kaiju number 8. I'm going to be doing that. And in the interim, watch some anime also. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon. Peace.